There is a kind of poverty more terrifying than lack of food, the contentment within a loop that has no escape, a soul trapped in stagnation. Kyle watches his kin dying slowly in a state of false fullness, unaware that their world has become a cage of comfort and low expectations. They scrap for the bare minimum, never once lifting their heads to see the majestic heights that lie just beyond the reach of their narrow valley. He knows deep in his heart that his kingdom is not here among the scraps, but far above where the air is thin and pure. The silver summit calls to him like a silent beacon, promising a truth that the valley dwellers will never understand in their comfortable, stagnant lives. The journey begins with a single choice: to refuse the ordinary, to step into the unknown while the others remain locked in their fading dreams. Leaving is not an act of escape, but a process of selective refinement. Choosing to walk alone is the ultimate test of an individual's inner strength. The hardest part of the journey is not the steep climb ahead, but the lingering whispers of those who chose to stay behind in the shadows. Every step forward breaks the chains of the past as he treads upon the fragile ice of doubt that once held him back from his fate. He sheds the expectations of others like winter frost, ridding himself of the heavy weight of a life he was never meant to lead anymore. The distance grows, and with it, his clarity. The noise of the pack fades, replaced by the rhythmic sound of his own breath and steady heart. In the vastness of the wilderness, he finds the space to grow, away from the small-mindedness that stifles the spirit and kills the noble horde. At the threshold of the heights, he meets the old fox, a creature of many words whose wisdom is poisoned by his own lingering fears. The fox whispers of death and loneliness, warning that the climb is a fool's errand meant only for those who wish to lose their very lives. He says the pack hates change, that Kyle's progress only serves to highlight their own inadequacies and failures, creating a prison of communal guilt and shame. But Kyle understands that the fear of others is not his limit. He listens to the warning but refuses to let it become his own truth. He leaves the fox in the darkness of the cave, realizing that some are destined only to warn others of paths they never dared to take. The mountain does not care for excuses or warnings. It only demands the courage to continue when the air gets cold and the light fades away. On the high pass, the storm becomes his only companion. The wind roars against him, testing the very foundation of his will and his physical endurance. At the peak of solitude, you do not find allies. You find your true self. The storm strips away everything that is not essential and core. Power does not come from the numbers of the pack, but from the ability to endure the silence of your own soul when all else fails. He listens to his own heartbeat, a steady drum in the white void, reminding him that he is alive and that he is the master here. He stands again, stronger for the fall, realizing that the greatest strength is found in the moments when you choose to keep going despite the pain. The silence of the mountain is not empty. It is full of the answers he has been seeking since he first left the Thung Lung below. Beyond the storm lies a realm of crystal beauty, a forest of ice where the world seems to hold its breath in a state of grace. A spirit deer emerges from the mist, its presence commanding and serene, representing the intuition and vision that only the solitary can truly perceive and follow. True maturity is like this deer, silent, intuitive, and dignified. It is a state where instinct rises to meet a higher level of conscious awareness. When you stop howling to prove your worth to the world, the universe begins to lead you toward the hidden paths of your true destiny. He follows the light, no longer driven by hunger or fear, but by a sense of purpose that transcends the simple survival of the pack life. The guide departs once the lesson is learned. Kyle is now ready to face the summit alone, with the vision of the spirit deer within. He reaches the summit as the dawn breaks. The golden sun pours over the world, turning the frozen peaks into a sea of liquid fire. His fur glitters like crushed diamonds. He has become the embodiment of the mountain itself, hard, beautiful, and completely unshakable in his sovereign peace. The kingdom he found is not a land to rule over others, but a state of mind where he is finally the master of his soul. He no longer needs the pack to feel strong. His strength is internal, born from the fire of solitude and the ice of his own trials. He is the mountain. He is the wind. He is the silence. The journey has transformed the lonely wanderer into a true and noble leader. Where are you on your own journey? If this story feels familiar, perhaps you're also standing at your own crossroads of destiny and change. Do not fear the path of the lone wolf. Sometimes, walking alone is the only way to find the kingdom that truly belongs to you. Trust your inner vision and keep climbing. Your kingdom is waiting at the top of the world. Share your own journey with us today.